welcome Jessica Turner. She is the author of The Fringe Hours and a blogger. Give her a big round of applause for The Fringe Hours. Now, what's cool about this is that you actually wrote a blog last June that so many moms out there can relate to. So you're at the beach with the kids, you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to get in the water with my kids because...
You know, I just didn't think I looked great in that swimming suit. I wish I'd lost 5 more pounds before we had gone to the beach. And I got home and was looking at those photos, and first was like, man, I wish I had lost that 5 pounds. And then I looked at my kids' faces, and I remembered the day, and I was like, how I looked in that swimming suit doesn't matter. What my kids saw, what they remember, was that their mom was with them and that we were making great memories. And so I wrote a post called Put On Your Swimming Suit, and it went viral. Millions and millions of moms read it. Grandmothers read it and were writing to me saying, I'm getting in the water with my grandkids. And it was just a call to be present in the moment and be engaging with your kids and to get in the water.
I am so not surprised that that went viral, because what we do is we go to the wading pool and we like pull up our pants and we're fully clothed and we're standing at the, you know, on the back, and then our husbands are going in. It doesn't matter if they have a huge pregnant belly. They don't care. They're going in and they're having fun and they're not thinking about it. And here we are wasting all this time instead of listening to the laughter and really being engaged with our kids. So since that moment, have you been in other situations where you've had to remind yourself?
Well, I just had a baby. 8 weeks ago, and just
the third baby.
Yeah, my third baby, and are going on spring break in 2 weeks. And I'm like, man, I wish I looked as good as I did in that swimming suit post a year ago. And so I've had to remind myself again, like, okay, I'm gonna have to go buy a bigger bathing suit than what I had last year, so that while we're losing the pregnancy weight, we're still enjoying the summer. That I'm not gonna miss out on this summer because I'm not where I feel like I need to be.
Yeah, so. It's okay. You're a mom of 3. Your body's doing some amazing work. But even as I'm saying it to you, I have to remind myself of the same thing every single time.
It
has
doesn't
to be
matter
a
the
constant.
size, or it doesn't matter. Like we all think it.
We're all in it. So this has led to this book that you've written called The Fringe Hours. What are the Fringe Hours?
The Fringe Hours are those pockets of time that often go underused or wasted altogether that women can really redeem and make time for themselves and their passions. We're really good at being everything for everyone except ourselves, and so the Fringe Hours is a call to be intentional, kind of a permission slip to make time for yourself.
What do you do during the day? You're a full-time worker, you've got 3 kids, one of them is 8 weeks old. What are you doing to possibly find any time in your day for yourself?
Well, a couple things. One, I'm very comfortable with letting things go. So if the dishes get left because I haven't done anything for myself and I need to take 15 minutes to read a book or do a little bit of writing, I'm very okay with that. And I'm really intentional about that, and I'm intentional that for me as a mom, my kids see that. I think it's important to model self-care as well. But The Fringe Hours, it's not a book about doing more. It's not a book about how to find lots of time, but really it's a book about being more and about practicing self-care, whether you're a mom or not. I mean, this is a universal struggle for women.
Do you find that you've learned a lot of lessons going from kid number 1 to now baby number 3 in terms of just being more focused on yourself?
I definitely have to be even more intentional. I mean, even being on maternity leave right now, normally I would wake up at 5 and have an hour to myself, but now I'm nursing and I'm up all night and things look a little different. So I'm having to really think about, okay, where can I take this time? Gosh, it's been a week and I haven't done much for myself. How can I do this today and really make it a priority?
What are the little things that you're talking about that might help us care for ourselves a bit more? So for you, you enjoy writing, you enjoy blogging and spending some time doing that. It makes you feel fulfilled and nourished. Is there anything else throughout the day? Like, do you actually sit down and have a proper meal?
Yes, I do. I have 3 proper meals, and normally when I'm not nursing a newborn, I get 8 hours of sleep a night. I mean, I'm very intentional about all of those things.
How do you do that?
I know. Well, you know, I don't do the dishes, I guess.
Okay.
is what happens. But you know, I encourage women to track their time for a week, just like you do with exercise or you do with a weight loss app, to track your time and really see where those hours are going. Because when you do that for a week, you really can see, oh, I've got this time here. On average, we wait 45 to 60 minutes a day. So times of waiting is a great opportunity that you can take that time and do a little something for yourself. I surveyed 2,000 women about how they spend their time and what their struggles are, and comparison was a big one that came up for time, you know, that I should be doing this or I should be doing that, and kind of what we think is perfection. And so I think, again, turning comparison on its head, thinking about celebrating that person, celebrating their choices, and looking at it for yourself and what makes sense in your own life is really important.
Good stuff. I think that's a great message. message for us all, Jessica. Really, really appreciate that. We should all make more time for themselves. To help make that reality, everyone in the audience will take home a copy of Jessica's book.